it is possible to be like the gentleman in the movies? First of all, what is it to be a gentleman? Gentleman. It is any man of good and cordial conduct. A gentleman like the ones we see in the movies are not only highly attractive to women, but are also necessary for society. You must understand that being a gentleman is not something momentary. Being a gentleman is a lifestyle. To be clear, you will never be like the characters you see in the movies, because they are movies and you are you, and you cannot change that. But I will explain to you how to get as close as possible to the figure of a gentleman. The reality is that the only thing that prevents you from being like Brad Pitt in Meet Joe Black are your habits. Do you think a gentleman comes sugar daily? What do you spend hours watching your phone for hours consuming worthless content? Should you think that a gentleman do this? Clearly not. So there you have your first step to get closer to the goal of being a gentleman. Think, act, and breathe like a gentleman would. Being a gentleman requires complaints with many aspects, but one of the most important is cleanliness and neatness. And this is not only for personal hygiene. When I say cleanliness or neatness, I also refer to the clothing one wears, the gestures one makes, the words one uses. It may seem silly, but the truth is that if you want to become a gentleman, you must take care of your image. You must have an appropriate and neat haircut. You must be clean and perfumed. You must smell good. On the clothing side, it must be said that being well dressed not only means wearing a suit all the time, which is not necessary to look like a gentleman, but you must look neat with clean, eye-styling clothes. The, the gestures and words we use to express ourselves are vital to be masculine, gentleman, and attractive. It is very important that you think very carefully before saying a word. You must take into account the context you are in before speaking and saying something stupid. You must have pauses when speaking and have confident and firm movements. The look, the look of a gentleman is precise and attentive, but should so as not to look stupid. You must show control of the situation. Now you understand? Now I will talk to you about what is, in my opinion, the most important part of becoming a masculine and attractive gentleman as well as a millionaire. This video will not help you decide what business to create to become a millionaire, like those fine businessmen you see in the movies. What it will give you is a characteristic and habit that you must implement in your life to becoming a gentleman, which will drastically increase your chance of being a millionaire. Because with the characteristic of a gentleman, you will be able to develop any business you want and you will be successful. To be honest, everything I say above is very important, but it is not totally necessary to comply with everything I say to become a gentleman. Many things can vary depending on the person you are. What cannot be missing, and the two main characteristics of a gentleman are having immense confidence in yourself. Be certain that you can solve any situations that comes your way. And even more important is that you must be certain of who you are and be authentic. Being a shaman means having confidence in who you are and being who you really are. Being faithful to your thoughts, having your word, and not lying to yourself. Because a real shaman does what he knows he has to do when he knows he has to do it. He says he's going to exercise and he does. They see what he knows he should eat. A shaman doesn't lie. All of this I am telling you is very important because in order to think clearly about what you say and to be able to see yourself as a shaman, you must have total control of your habits. These two characteristics that I named you will make you the shaman you so much want to be and the one you should be because you cannot be like the shaman in the movies for the simple fact that you are not them. And you knew that before clicking on this video. But that is not bad. If you follow all the characteristics and steps that I told you, I can assure you that you will become a shaman and better yet, you will become the shaman that is closest to the type of person you are. So do not lie to yourself with your action, and you will enjoy doing what you do. This means that it will last over time until it becomes a lifestyle. At the beginning of the video that the world needs more development, and here is my explanation. We all agree that the world is in a very fragile and complicated moment in which people have more scope and ease to do more of what hurts them and less of what helps them in their life, especially men who today are lost and cannot find a horizon, who every day lose more and more of that masculinity necessary for their vitality and take refuge in the mundane. Worst of all is the loss of the meaning and exercise of the concept of sacrifice by men. Nowadays, you prefer to have the pleasure today and leave the pain for tomorrow. This is unacceptable. This is why I say that we must and have the responsibility to change this situation. And the change will occur when there are more shaman, more people with the characteristic than previous name, responsible people with self-confidence, authentic people, and most importantly people without lies because a world without lies is a healthy world. I hope you understand the meaning of the video. I made it because I really admire this kind of person and analyze their attitudes a lot. I hope this video helps you. If you liked it, subscribe and like to join this community of people who we know won't be easy, but we will do it anyway. Thanks.